Hi, Rail Zone viewers. Today I'm at the Sir M. Visvesvaraya Terminal, Bengaluru. Today, the 17th May 2026. Finally, the much hyped Bengaluru Mumbai Superfast Express. Wait. I'm so sorry. I must rather call it a super slow express. Is being flagged off with so much of celebration. Usually on my channel, I post videos appreciating the railways. Let it be infrastructure updates or the speed upgradations or the CRS inspections or new stations, new trains. But today, for the first time, I'm very disappointed with the railways. And I ask for apology at the very beginning in case if anyone gets offended watching this video. But do watch this video till the end to understand the frustration of the people of Karnataka, especially Bangalore. What did the people of Bengaluru request for? The people of Bangalore have been requesting for a super fast express between Bangalore and Mumbai, which can cover in less than 18 hours. This is the demand of the people of Bengaluru from the last 2 decades. However, the so-called super fast express takes 24 hours in 2026. Can you believe it? The only dedicated train between Mumbai and Bengaluru, the Udyan Express, which was inaugurated in the 80s, used to take 24 hours to connect Mumbai and Bengaluru. And now, after 50 years, the train takes 22 hours. There's only a reduction of 2 hours in its travel time. It leaves Mumbai at 7:55 a.m. in the morning and reaches Bengaluru the next day at 6 a.m. So there's hardly a reduction of 2 hours since it was started in 1980s. There are 2 routes to reach Mumbai from Bangalore. One is via Guntakal, Wadi, Solapur, Dound, Pune, and reaches Mumbai. And the other route is via Bangalore, Arsikere, Davangere, Hubli, Dharwad, Belagavi, Miraj, Pune, and reaches Mumbai. The Chalukya Express, which was a dedicated train until 2012, used to run between Dadar and Yashwantpur. It used to leave Dadar at 9:30 in the night and reach Yashwantpur around 8:30 p.m. the next day evening, taking about 23 hours. This was until 2012. Later, the Chalukya Express got extended to Tirunelveli and Puducherry. Therefore, Bangalore lost yet another dedicated train. And same is the case with the Lokmanya Tilak Coimbatore Express. Earlier, this train was a dedicated train between LTT and Bengaluru and later got extended to Coimbatore. So Bangalore lost another dedicated train. So the only dedicated train the people of Bengaluru had to travel to Mumbai was the Udyan Express. However, the Udyan Express is a super slow train taking about 22 to 23 hours with lots of stops. And the people wanted a faster train, something similar to a Duronto Express, like the Howrah Yashwantpur Duronto, which comprises of both AC and non-AC, the sleeper coaches. The people had a similar demand. They wanted a Duronto Express which could run under 18 hours. This was the demand put for the railways from the last 2 decades. After so many petitions, so many letters to MPs, after hundreds of letters to the Minister of State for Railways, to the Railway Minister, finally there were some hopes that a superfast express will soon be running between Bengaluru and Mumbai. And the promise was a daily train. However, today what we are seeing is a bi-weekly train, which runs only twice a week. And here I'm holding the timetable of the train that is going to be flagged off. This is the regular timetable. It's going to leave SMVT Bengaluru at 8:35 on every Saturdays and Tuesdays. And it reaches Lokmanya Tilak terminus the next day evening at 8:40 p.m. So the train takes 24 hours and 5 minutes. In return, it departs Mumbai LTT at 11:15 p.m. in the night and reaches SMVT Bengaluru the next day night at 10:30. In the return, the journey is slightly lesser. It takes about 23 hours and 15 minutes. However, can you believe it? This is 2026. Like I told you, the Chalukya Express back in 2012 used to cover the same route. This is the same route it used to take via Hubli. So, via Hubli, the distance is about 1,200 kilometers. So, for 1,200 kilometers, the average speed of the newly launched train is only 50 kilometers per hour. The trains were taking the same time back in 2012, when the entire Bangalore-Pune section was a single line section, and it was not electrified. The sectional speed was pretty low. It was rather poor. Crores of rupees were spent on doubling the line. Crores of rupees were spent on electrification. The railways always claim the electrification helps in running trains faster. Crores of rupees has been spent in upgrading the locomotives to the three-phase VAP7 locomotives, which are capable of running at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. However, presently it is only limited to 130 kmph. But what is the sectional speed? The average sectional speed is only 50 kmph for this train. Crores of rupees has been spent on eliminating level crossing gates. Hundreds of level crossing gates were eliminated. Hundreds of road over bridges have been constructed. Hundreds of road under bridges. So many level crossing gates were eliminated to enhance the sectional speed, to help run the trains faster. Crores of rupees has been spent on barricading the railway tracks to avoid trespassing, to avoid runovers, to avoid wild animals interfering with the railway tracks. Crores of rupees has been spent on upgrading the old ICF coaches to the modern LHP coaches. And in future, several hundred crores are going to be spent on installing Kavach, the anti-collision device, in all the locomotives. All in vain. And crores of rupees has been spent on automatic signaling. Several sections have already been installed with automatic signaling. In spite of all the infrastructure in place, all we get to see is such a pathetic timetable. The people on the internet have expressed their immense dissatisfaction. The people of Bangalore, and especially the South Karnataka regions, like the people of Bangalore, Tumakuru, Arsikere, Davangere, Hubli, have expressed their dissatisfaction on several social media platforms, like the Instagram, like the X, formerly known as Twitter. The people have compared this train to a modern-day Bullock Cart. People have compared that Bullock Carts can run much faster than this express train. People have criticized the railways, especially the railway minister. A railway minister who is well educated and qualified, who's well educated, who doesn't understand the basics. The people have criticized the elected MPs whom they trusted, who assured they'll give a superfast train, but ended up giving a Bullock Cart. People have compared this train to a tortoise. They say even a tortoise can reach Mumbai faster. People have criticized the zonal railways, the Southwestern Railways and the Central Railways, for approving such a slow and a horrible timetable. And what people asked was for a daily superfast express train. But what the railways gave is a bi-weekly train. And adding to the fury, the train originates from SMVT Bengaluru, which is not convenient to the people of Bengaluru. Especially, this is not a train which goes to North or East India. It goes to the interior Karnataka region. Therefore, the people of Karnataka, especially the hardcore people of Bangalore, they find KSR Bengaluru and Yeshwanthpur more convenient to both trains because they are located in the proximity of those stations, especially the people of South Bangalore. It's extremely difficult for them to reach SMVT Bengaluru. And the train has no stops in Bengaluru other than SMVT Bengaluru. From SMVT Bengaluru, the next stop is directly Tumakuru, which is 70 kilometers apart. So people have no choice but come to SMVT Bengaluru, which has no metro connectivity. Either they have to spend on cabs or they have to come on bus transportation. And everyone knows the traffic condition of the city. It's only worse. People may have to leave 2 or 3 hours prior to the departure of this train to arrive at SMVT Bengaluru to board this train. So the people have called this disgraceful. They feel cheated. The people on the internet have termed it disgraceful. The railways have gone deaf on the voices, on the struggle of the common people. The railways have not paid any attention to the demands of the common man. Let's take an example of a family of 4, a father, a mother, and 2 children. Let's say that both the children are about 10 years old and they need to buy a full ticket. So the railways say they're going to start a Vande Bharat sleeper by August. Can a common man afford traveling in a Vande Bharat sleeper? And they are sure that train will reach faster in less than 18 hours. So say if one ticket costs around 3,000 rupees, can a common man spend 12,000 rupees just for a one-way journey from Bengaluru to Mumbai with his family, spending 12,000 rupees to travel on a Vande Bharat sleeper? All that a common man looks for is a faster train, for a faster connectivity. The common man cannot afford luxury or a premium or a elite travel. The rich people will definitely not wish to travel by trains. The rich people will definitely opt for a flight. They would not want to waste time because the rich people know the value of time. For the rich people, time is equal to money. They're not going to sit on a train which is going to crawl for 24 hours or for 18 hours. They would prefer a flight any day. The railways needs to understand that the trains are meant mainly for the common man, for the middle class, for the poor, for the underprivileged, who cannot afford luxury travel or who cannot afford thousands of rupees. So it's a complete disappointment for the people of Bengaluru. It is a complete letdown. Nobody asked for this train, but they are just forced to travel in this train. So there's no value for a common man. So the railways, which was once serving the common man, is now serving the elite people. Looks like the railways are only going to prioritize Vande Bharats in the future. And only those who can spend thousands of rupees on Vande Bharats can experience faster and high-speed travel. And the common man has to suffer traveling in these super slow express trains, spending days or other weeks to complete a journey. The people of Karnataka have expressed immense dissatisfaction, not only on the timetable but also on the halts. The train has barely 5 halts in Karnataka. Once it leaves from SMVT Bengaluru, the next immediate stop is at Tumakuru, then Davangere, then Hubli, Dharwad and Belagavi. So there are only 5 halts in Karnataka. However, there are 10 halts in Maharashtra. Why this unfairness? It's extremely unfair because the people of Karnataka wanted a superfast train. However, the train skips so many important halts. So the people are wondering, for whom is this train? Why is Railways running this train in the first place? And for whom is this train? Or who are they running this train? Are they running this for the people of Karnataka? Or is this train for the people of Maharashtra? There are just 5 halts in Karnataka and there are 10 halts in Maharashtra. So we don't know what is the logic behind such an unfair timetable. So do let me know in the comments, what do you think about this train and the timetable and regarding the halts given in Karnataka versus Maharashtra, and why such an unfair timetable? What has happened to all the upgradation works? What has happened to all the infrastructure works that were taken up for so many years? And all the promises that were told by the elected MPs, the elected ministers, by the officials, the railway board, the railway minister. We will give you a train, let the doubling complete. We will give you a train as soon as the doubling completes. We will give you a super fast train as soon as the electrification completes. We'll give you a train as soon as all the infrastructure works are completed. We'll give you a train once the new terminal is completed. We got the new terminal SMVT Bengaluru. We got the doubling completed. We got the electrification completed. People waited for 20 years. And all we got is a huge disappointment from the railways. A bi-weekly train, which takes 24 hours. So, from the 1980s and today it's 2026. After 50 years, all we are seeing is the same travel time. So I just made a short journey on board the SMVT Bengaluru Mumbai LTT Inaugural Special. I traveled from SMVT Bengaluru to Tumakuru, which is 70 kilometers apart. Capturing the departure of the train from Tumakuru. I'll get back to you with yet another video. Until then, it's bye from Harris. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do comment your feedback. Take care. Bye-bye.